Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, this was a very interesting way to give our journey another layer to it. Not only did we find out about who and what was the goal of training this young girl to be capable of using and doing things that her mother and father could do already, especially after finding out that this person who doesn't have a lot of attack potency in her magic is as powerful as she is now that she has this weapon from the master. Um, I like how they're sprinkling his life through these episodes, keeping him even more relevant than he already was, and showcasing just how much he brings to the table. It's definitely a hard thing to watch these kids go through the loss of their master. And I kind of like how Dai's like, yeah, we were both his students, and we both only trained under him for 3 days, which I could have sworn the other guy had trained longer than that, right? Or I guess, yeah, he should have trained longer than that. And Dai just pretty much steps in. He's like, nah, we're both saying 3 days. Don't think you're better than me. um, which is, I guess, kind of nice to say for him because he's trained all this time and he's nowhere near Dai's level of being. If the students battled and we see which one was strong, we know who's the weakest. Let's just say that, okay? Um, that being said, we're really gonna get some interesting stuff coming up here soon with them going to new places. But the one place they're truly headed to is the castle because that looks like where a siege is either about to take place or has been taking place already. So he's coming to their rescue to at least try to settle a little bit of that and get them to a better position where they can defend themselves and fight off the monster. So that's interesting. I definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about all this because not only do they showcase a lot of small details of what's happening with everybody, in the case of how they're handling, just knowing the things that they are, especially Dai, someone who really only had those 3 days of training and doesn't have all that much else under his belt. So even now, when he's capable of fighting on par with one of the strongest peoples that are going to be fighting underneath the Demon King or Lord or whatever, um, it's kind of crazy that he still wants to. He needs training from the next person over who's 110% weaker than him. But the smart and cool thing about him is he's so ambitious enough that it wouldn't really matter if he did end up, you know, being as strong as he is because it feels like he is ready to accept his weaknesses and what his weaknesses are can be conquered by training and pushing forward. Just by him casting fire and it falling to the ground and him picking it up and throwing it or kicking it is just a huge and big brain tactic. So even when he's down and out, he's still gonna make something out of whatever he has. That's the scariest part about this kid is he actually thinks on his toes every single time you give him the chance to. So I think that's one huge reason why I've been really enjoying his characters. They have showcased things like this, him just making a better way to attack and destroy instead of just being in a position where he can't do anything. And he sounds like Gon from Hunter x Hunter 2011. So it kind of is nostalgic for me on a whole different level. I get to hear this amazing voice actor or actress go at it and sound and pretty much do the same things our main character would do. He's very big-hearted, and I can really see Gon's character having a lot of influence from this one, especially the journey at hand as well. But with all that being said, I definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about Dragon Quest after how many episodes have been out. Not anything um, too out of the norm, like nothing like super innovative and stuff like that. We did learn what this crest could actually have for it, which was kind of cool. Like the best part of the episode, I would say, is the old man pretty much explaining to us that, uh, or not even explaining, he was just saying in his mind, if it is the crest that he thinks it is, it would allow him to do all skills, all fighting skills, and all magics. What? That's pretty ridiculously hype. So, um, if that is the case, that's a pretty broken ability, and I am looking very much more forward to seeing what this kid has in store for the rest of the series because he clearly still has a long way to go. And with someone being his senior, she might be capable of helping him achieve some new stuff. So that's also really fun to look forward to. So, with all that being said, everybody, take care. Let me know what you're thinking of Dragon Quest. It's my first time watching it since it's actually already been out in a different way. But for me, it's a first time and I really am enjoying it. So, with all that being said, everybody, take care and peace.